nice that you're back in the session today.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, well, yeah.
What are we going to work on?
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I just wanted to point out that we started the session 10 minutes late today.
Okay.
And it's taken me a lot of effort to get here, and I'm 10 minutes late.
Okay.
And I don't know how we're going to get through everything here.
Okay. Well, thank you for telling me this, and if you agree, I would just stop here and try to tie into the situation, and because I think it's relevant. It's an important issue that you raise, and well, I would like to understand better what is going on inside of you. And if you agree, I would kindly ask you to stand up with me together to help me understand better what's going on between us right now, because I feel a bit activated when you talk to me this way. You're quite polite, but I can feel there's some energy, and it makes me a bit activated. Would you like to do that with me now? Just take a look from the observer perspective.
I don't know. I mean, what's the point? How will this help us?
It helps me to make meaning to what is going on between us, because I feel like a bit activated, a bit irritated, and this reduces my level of functioning. So we can just give it a try, okay? For 5 minutes?
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. Okay, so let's just get up.
Okay.
And now, come here with me. We are the observer team now. We are no longer therapist and client. We are just two observers, and there's a client, Mrs. Smith, and there's a therapist. And we are now rewind the video and start the session again. And could you just help me to understand what was going on in Mrs. Smith and the client when she came into therapy?
Well, like I guess Mrs. Smith said, she felt that the session started late and she was stressed because it was hard to get here and wanted to get stuff done in the session.
Yeah. So, do you know something? What was her feeling? What was her emotion that got activated?
I guess anger.
Yeah.
Stress.
Yeah.
What's going on?
This is pretty normal, because you told me she wants to do something. She's engaged. She has a good purpose to come here to therapy.
Yeah.
And if the therapist comes in late, she feels angry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfectly. So we could now think about how she could express this anger towards the therapist in a way that he can deal with that.
Okay.
So this would be another exercise.
Okay.
We're through with the first exercise because it's just about changing the level of activation, change from the process level to the observer level. That's all. This is our first simple exercise. And maybe I would like to ask you for a little feedback. What you perceive from your internal observer perspective when you were sitting down on the chair, talking to me face to face, and after I invited you to stand up, change the position, standing up with me, how did you feel when you did this change with me?
Talking as Mrs. Smith, yeah?
You just tell us about your experience.
I think it felt like the feeling of when you said we are a team looking on this, that felt very unified. And it didn't feel like we were opposing anymore. Like we were disagreeing about what we each thought at the start of the session. So I would coin it the way that our both level of activation was quite high down there, because I actually, if a client comes in this way, this is challenging for a therapist, and we all want to do a good job, and there might be a good reason why the therapist is late, but when I'm sitting down there and you address this anger to me, this gives me a thrill. And when we all get highly activated, our level of performance goes down. So changing the level, or changing the perspective, helps both to reduce the level of activation and get back into the tolerance window and get to a better level of functioning. And you mentioned it, standing together has a kind of unifying
perspective, and this reconsolidates the working alliance without diminishing something that happened here. It's still present. So we are present in two different modes or mood states, an activated level there, but an observer level here, and it's much easier to reconnect here and discuss all this stuff. And we will go deeper and do the next steps later in another exercise, but this is just to give you an experience what happens when we just physically change the level without doing much from the content. It's just the process, we define the process, and by changing the physical perspective, there is a mental reaction following this physical change. Okay?